So when things like this happen, it shakes up everybody. I mean, because it could happen to any one of us. Um, and so I do offer my condolences to the entire Indian community and especially to the family. I know the father very well. You know, he's always in contact with us in terms of how we work together as a community and the council. You know, and we have to do our part in sensitizing our public and working together with the business community. At one point, you know, we were even thinking that should we start to put up surveillance cameras all over the town. It saddens me as the mayor as well to see that it happened in our community. Not that we pray for it to happen in any other community. I think that it's something that we should not condone, and we should hope that the law prevails and that the culprits are found and dealt with. That what this is telling us, that there's many factors. I mean, high unemployment, there's lack of opportunities for our people. People tend to run to do things that, you know, to get a quick buck and end up in murdering people. It's sad. But I think that there can be much more that can be done. In the town council, for example, locally, we try to engage a lot of our young people, especially those at risk. We just recently had a joint meeting with the police, members of the U.S. Embassy, members of the youth service and so forth, to try and see how can we come together and work and put a nice plan in place that will ensure that these young people focus on positive things. We invest a lot of money in sports. Every week we have a sporting activity taking place, but sports is not only what brings in young people. We have to look at other avenues. Some people want just an opportunity to be able to get ahead in life. You know, so we have to help create that enabling environment. But there's much more than that. I think the constant involvement of our community in other areas also has to come from the national government. The resources, you always hear that the youth service don't have the necessary resource to implement certain programs. So government has to really look at that. We always talk about the youth being our future and they are our present. We need to mold them from now in order to make them good future forward for our country, because we don't want to see a Belize where, on Orange Walk especially, where crime is spiraling out of control. I think we can nip that one time and get and work along with these young. We know who these troubled youths are. We need to get them on board. We need to seek out and reach them out and talk to them. The police has a significant role to play as well in ensuring the law and order that remains in this town. So these are things that I'm saying that we as a council and as a mayor, I am prepared to sit and work with any organization that will help bring our young people together.